It's all over. Hello? I shot a buck.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Couldn't die. Invincible.
Hey everybody, I'm Chase Shaver.
And I'm Logan Shelley.
And today we are excited to bring you the first episode of our 2018 series. And it's finally here.
I know. Been patient.
Yeah, we've been patient all year long. We've had a lot of footage, a lot of great hunts,
Oh yeah.
a lot of action, a lot of excitement, and we've been patient and not just throwing videos out. We wanted to kind of do a series. So for the next quite a few weeks, we've got quite a bit of footage.
I mean, I feel like we're getting more and more every week as time goes on. We're actually still in the field. We're still hunting whitetail. We're going to be hunting a squirrel hunt here in a few
Coyotes.
We've got a whole season of coyotes that we're going to be after. So I'm excited.
There's a big predator hunt, like a tournament coming up. We'll definitely be doing some filming during that. But today's episode is actually going to be a good friend of ours, Brent Harper. It was over Thanksgiving break, so his son Mack and his nephew Hayden, they're going to be the ones hunting in this episode, and they had a week off of school, and Brent kind of dedicated the whole week to just nothing but getting Mack and Hayden their first deer. So we're gonna jump into that episode right here. Like we were talking about, if you've never filmed and hunted, it is one of the biggest challenges you will ever face.
Most rewarding.
Yeah, most rewarding, but to get every aspect of the hunt is so hard. And Brent done a great job throughout the whole week filming all these different deer being killed. But in this first part of the video, Mack had shot a doe that had came in. They had actually stalked several deer. One of them was a pretty good buck, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they'd stalked it for quite a while, and the buck ended up disappearing in the brush, and a doe gave Mack a shot, and it was kind of a quick, it kind of all happened really fast. Brent didn't hit the record button on the first deer. The second two, however, though, he got everything. But we're going to jump into the first part of this video. It was just right after Mack had pulled the trigger on a doe, and check it out.
That was so good.
What?
That was so fun.
Tell me what just happened.
I just shot a deer.
Huh?
I just shot my first deer. My first animal I've ever killed today.
We've been on 2 does and a buck for an hour stalk. Pretty nice buck we wanted to kill, but somehow he escaped out of the brush or into the brush. I think he's still here. We're fixing to sit down and rattle after this and see if we can pull him off.
My thumb is bleeding.
We got this doe. She was grazing out in the field. And we got her to come in here about 40 yards away. I don't have a clue where he hit her, but he knocked her down with a 223. And
We're about to find out why.
I wish I could have had the whole thing on video, because he just started jumping up and down for joy. Knocked her down. She got up and ran off, stumbling around. I thought he made a bad shot, but she ran about 50 yards. And I believe she's done.
Holden have to come over today.
What'd you say?
Holden have to come over today.
He's saying Holden's got to come over, huh?
Yeah.
He said he was shooting an inch behind the shoulder. So she should be dead. And I don't know how he even snuck a shot through where we was at. I got back and looked where she was shot at, and there's brush everywhere.
That's just brutal. Yeah, she's bleeding. She didn't start bleeding until she right there. Take my picture for Mama.
Lay it on the deer. Lay your gun on the deer.
Take my picture for
There you go. Take your picture.
Oh, she's nice and warm.
She's nice and warm, yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations, Mac.
Thank you.
Your first deer.
I shot a doe.
Oh, good for you. I heard you shoot.
You did? Where you at?
Huh?
Where are you at?
Over here in this tree stand.
Ask him if you see anything.
You see anything?
I saw a buck.
Where'd he go?
He went toward where you're at.
We saw
Big buck.
big buck or not?
You saw what?
Was he an 8-point or not?
No, he wasn't a shooter for me.
He was a shooter for Mac.
Yeah, we saw the buck. I don't know where he went, but we saw one buck. We saw a buck and 2 does.
Man, that was awesome.
That was cool.
I mean, for Mac to be that excited about a deer, oh man, I can just shaking. You know,
I can remember whenever I shot my first deer, and I was
right.
like,
I was 18 years old before I shot my first one.
I think I was like 13, and it was like it was a good 7-point. I still got it on the wall, but I haven't felt another feeling like it.
No kidding. He was shaking. Man, how awesome it is that Brent was even able to capture the moment with a camera.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best.
That's
He's gonna have that
that's
memory.
and that's one of the reasons I like to do what I do, is just to,
Yeah.
because I'll have those memories for forever, and I can't wait to, you know, I have a daughter right now, and hopefully have some more kids, you know, in the future, and I just can't wait.
I do that with
can't-
my kids.
Yeah,
so.
and I can't wait to get out in the woods and film that, and just be able to have that moment for forever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be forever, and etched in Mac's brain, and so that was awesome. But we're getting ready to see even better stuff.
Yeah.
So check out this clip of Brent and Hayden just a day later.
And actually, Mack's there on this one too. He was there. He just wasn't there. So yeah, check this out. I think you'll enjoy this one for sure.
I think you stayed up too late at Dylan's house.
What'd you say, Uncle Brent?
I said I think Mac stayed up too late at Dylan's house. Hold still. Hey, fall backward. Fall back. No, get your gun and fall back. Raise your gun up. Get on the seat. Get on the seat. Hold still, hold still. Hold still, hold still. Don't move. She's coming. Don't move. She's coming. Get on her shoulder. Get ready. Get ready. Give her time. Give her a second. Make sure you got a good shot. Let her get through the grass and put her right on her shoulder. Oh man. Oh man.
They're kicking up no
Hey, shh, don't move. There's more deer. Don't move. How'd that feel, Hayden?
Good.
Oh man. Put your gun on safety.
It is.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go get it.
Hang on, hold still. Hold still. We're not gonna do anything until dark. If that buck comes, we're gonna get another shot.
Can I shoot him? I'm shooting him.
Are you serious? Did you shoot Mack? What the?
He's not
Some people just weren't cut out for life in the woods.
My ears are going to be ringing for the rest of the night.
Oh, we just killed Hayden's first deer, and that was so fun.
Matt, get up. Matt, get up. Guess what I did? I shot my first deer. Dropped it.
Mack, get up.
You didn't even hear me shoot. You didn't jump one bit. This is what you looked like. You're like,
You didn't even move. We just killed a deer, dude.
as soon as I shot, this is what you looked like.
Yeah. You can't ask for it any more perfect. It was so perfect the way it walked out. Luckily it was young, or it would have probably spotted our four-wheeler.
Always make sure your deer's dead.
There's no hole.
Matt. Wake up.
Still asleep. He don't even care.
I have no idea how Mack slept through that shot. But
That was so funny though. So funny.
and then they woke him up, and he didn't even want to get up after that. He's like,
His eyes were open, but he wasn't awake. That's for sure.
he didn't know what was going on. But yeah, congratulations to Hayden on
Yeah.
on his first deer.
Yeah.
And on this next video, it's still the same week, that week of, Thanksgiving break, and
They had put in 6 days, 6 days of hunting, and Mack was tired. It was, that's a lot for a 7-year-old kid.
yeah, we'll go
Yes.
back to the same property where Mack shot the doe.
They got a tip from Brent's brother that there was a buck chasing
Some does.
a doe, and they put a stock on a pretty nice 8-point.
Uncle Shannon just told Mack that he seen a good buck in the bean field earlier. So we're headed to the bean field. See if we can get on him. He was chasing a doe. So here we go.
The big buck. He's laying down. We can't get a good shot. So we're waiting on him to move that fence right there. We're gonna get across that fence, and we're gonna go shoot him.
Let's see if I can get you a look at him right here. They all bedded down. There's the one we're after right there. We might shoot the one in the middle. We'll take anything. Okay, we finally got set up. We made it to the fence after about 30 minutes. They're still bedded down. They ain't got up yet. But we don't know what to do. This is where I need a professional hunter's advice. I guess I'm gonna try to rattle this dude in right now. I don't know if that'll work or not. We're gonna find out. Try it and see what happens. I gotta get him down here a little closer. Mack's afraid he can't shoot him or he's 200 yards away.
We are about to kill this buck.
Alright, we've rattled.
We've done a call.
We grunted.
Budging.
He won't move. He's locked down, bedded down with a doe. We can't get him to move. The little buck didn't move. It's like they're deaf. I told Mack, shoot him right in the ear. Think you can hit it?
I got it just now.
Okay. Let him have it. Lay that dude out. Here we go, boys. Take your time, Mack. Squeeze your trigger. Don't jerk. Squeeze your trigger. Hey, hang on, Mack. Mack. Where's your shells at?
Which
Where's your ammo at? Give me another bullet in case we need to reload. Okay, even worse. We just learned that Mack lost all of his ammo except what's in his gun. So, one shot wonder. I've got my 308 with me in case I need backup, I guess. I'm ready when you are, son. Hey, his head's up good right now, Mack. Right now's your shot. Right now's your shot. Put it on him, pull the trigger, bud.
I can't even get...
You can do it. You can do this, man. I wasn't recording, was I?
Wasn't?
I don't think I was recording.
Well, now we got him standing up, so...
Okay. Well, Mack woke him up. I guess I wasn't recording. I thought I had it recording.
Yeah, I guess.
What happened, Mack?
We missed the big buck. We cannot get him killed.
We've had bucks and does all around us. Can't get them done. Chasing like crazy. Too many deer in the little patch of woods we're in, I think. And finally, after, I don't know, it's got to be close to noon. We've been on these deer 3 hours or something.
No, it ain't. It ain't noon. Whenever we was at Papa's, it's 12:15.
Anyway, we didn't get it done.
This is where Brent kind of made some time and went out and done some scouting for Mack, and this is where he sees, you know,
Shooters.
sees some good bucks, and he had a lot of
Patience.
a lot of patience, a lot
Willpower.
of discipline. Yeah, 'cause
Discipline, yeah.
it'd have been tough to do, especially on that tin. Looks like a mainframe tin with the broke. He'd been fighting. He's got
Yeah.
like a G3 broken off or something.
Right. He was nice, but.
Really good buck. Seen him a couple times actually.
Right.
There's a giant 6-point.
Yeah.
This
Long
thing
main beam.
This thing is gonna be a stud in a couple years. Hopefully he makes it. But anyways, check out some of the stuff that Brent's seen while he was scouting for Mack.
Where's your dad?
So Brent went and scouted for those deer, saw the bucks, decided to take Mack back to that spot, which is a bottom surrounded by crops. And he took Mack back down there to get the job done.
This is what is our 5th day we don't know. We killed a doe last Saturday, and hopefully we're gonna kill a buck today. Big one.
Mack. Mack. You shaking now?
Yeah.
We just saw Buck chase a doe out here in front of us, and he never would stop. But now, it's been about 10 minutes and we see more deer. I don't know where they went. They just eased on up into the brush. Hopefully they come out into the clear here where we can get a shot. It's about 30-mile-an-hour wind. The wind's in our favor. It's out of the west. Hopefully, we get a chance at a buck. Shoot him, Mack. Shoot him, Mack. Trap front shoulder.
Is he fall over dead?
Yeah, he's trying to run off. He's trying to get up. He's down too, but he's still kicking.
Yes!
Mack just shot his first buck. He's down on the ground.
Dad, what happened to my shell?
Come out chasing the
Dad,
doe.
what happened to my shell?
I reloaded for you. Mac, what do you think, dude?
It was fun. Big shot. After that thing, it was really
Oh, awesome, dude.
Let's go get him one.
Let's go get him.
You ready? It's all over.
It's all over. Let's go see him.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, let's go.
And if you guys are like a 223 can't kill a deer. Yes, it did.
He says 223 can't kill a deer.
It killed
Mac, pick his head up. Show us. Mac's first buck. 6 point.
7.
Huh?
7.
7 point if you count that little paddle out there on the end.
Looks like a moose with this thing to train it. I shot a buck.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's a 7. He's a 7 point.
He's a 7 point?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Mack and Hayden on their successful hunts.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Be sure and tune back in next Thursday at 6 o'clock, and be sure and like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you soon.